Yeah, I've seen you like spending more and more time on the education sector and spending lots of time on celebrating connection. And where is my tea? You said you're going to offer me tea.
That's right. Yeah, everything. There's another very powerful tie between the two countries. Everything works better with a cup of tea.
So where is the tea?
Yeah. Well, do you have some tea ready?
Your tea is on its way. Tea is on its way. Okay. So you know, in the offices normally when people don't want the other person to have a cup of tea, they say, "Do chai leke aana." So they mat leke aana. So don't bring tea.
No, we'll bring tea.
So we can go with the empty cups, you know.
There we go. No, that's that won't do. That won't do.
So what were you doing in Karachi?
Well,
I'm literature festival.
That's
thing,
right.
You know?
Yeah. No, I'm often in Karachi, but my last trip was to spend a day, one of the 2 days of the Karachi Literature Festival. I was just there as a participant, really, but my colleagues in the British Council in Karachi had done a lot of the organising of the festival, along with Oxford University Press. I think it was a massive success. I really do. You know, in just 3 years, it's grown to a point where this year there were 15,000 participants, over 150 panelists and speakers. Very, very good mix of international writers like Vikram Seth or William Dalrymple, and a lot of noted, very exciting Pakistani writers. I don't know, Mohsin Hamid or Hanif Qureshi or whatever. And some really good interaction. I mean, some very, very good panels on a wide range of subjects. I enjoyed one a lot about mega cities, for example, but there was also women writing about women, quite a lot of contemporary political issues. Real buzz in the air, real dialogue. So a great space created for Pakistani literature to flourish. Also some theatre on the side, some films on the side. Fantastic. So it'll go from strength to strength. And it's just one example of ties between Pakistan and the rest of the world, in which I think the UK plays a significant role. We've helped to bring the Karachi Literature Festival about. We've helped it, you know, Pakistani culture link up with the rest of the world. I'm proud that I've got a lot of Pakistani contemporary art around my house. And
where is it?
Well, you've got one right behind you there, for example.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And as we came down the staircase, there's a wonderful self-portrait by a young Pakistani female artist, very, very talented person. There's a lot of that going on, and that is just one part of my theme here about celebrating our connections. We've got wonderful British Pakistanis who enrich both our societies and our economies. Sir Anwar Pervez, for example, who is one of Britain's millionaires, very, very successful British Pakistani businessman, but also invests in Pakistan. Or Mona Siddiqui, for example, who's Professor of Islamic Studies at a British university. So there she is in Britain, but expanding the understanding of Britons about Islamic society and culture. So the web of links between the two countries is very strong indeed.
You said in the beginning that probably some British institutions are going to be set up in Pakistan. Is there something happening on that?
You've got me back on education again, Rana.
I got you back on education because you're not offering me tea. It's getting late. It's ready, right?
Okay.
Tea is ready.
But let me just tell you, I'm working hard to encourage more British universities not just to take...
open their campuses over here?
Yeah, to open their campuses here, or at least to offer their degrees here. So ComSats has linked up with Lancaster University.
Okay.
Bradford is linked up with Imran Khan's Normal College.
There are 16 or 17 of them.
Well, there are partnerships.
I'm sure you know all the names, right?
Almost. But we want to persuade more British universities to offer their degrees here, so that a young Pakistani not very well-to-do can still get a British degree without having to spend 3 years in Britain.
Yeah.
I think
it's
that's
like
powerful.
expensive, the boarding lodging over there is expensive, and he has to
Exactly.
spend
Well, expensive, yes, it is, but it's still cheaper than any other major English language destination around the world. British university education is cheaper than the United States, or Canada, or Australia.
I'm 200% with you on this
So,
one, because
should we?
my kids are there in the States, and I know how much I have to spend. I'm paying them international fees and all those stuff, and they keep telling me that it's cheaper over there, and the institutions are even better over there. But
well, it's going to be your nephews and nieces then have to come to the UK. Should we go and get some tea?
Yeah, I think we're getting signals that the tea is ready.
All right, good.
I think I'll grab my jacket, because I'll just take off from there, you know. Yeah.
Okay. I want to get you.
Right. So what about that? Diamond Jubilee celebrations and the king?
Yeah. No, we've got a big year in 2012. We've not only got the Olympics and the Paralympics, but we are also celebrating 60 years since our Queen Elizabeth II came to the throne. So she's been queen now for 60 years. It's called the Diamond Jubilee.
Yeah, we know that because we've got, since I was born, I was looking at the Queen, you know.
Yeah, there she is.
She is.
And doing just fine. So, and Prince Philip here.
So you're keeping a low profile this time on the Diamond Jubilee thing.
Prince Philip never is completely low profile. He's now getting on in years, but still remarkably vigorous and very public spirited. He's still doing public functions and overseeing charities, which is really admirable. So we get to have a big party in early June, first week of June, to celebrate this significant event. 3 more years, and Her Majesty the Queen will be our longest serving monarch. But for now, we're just celebrating the 60 years.
60 years. Yeah. Okay. Any message you want to give to the people of Pakistan?
Yeah, well, I do. I mean, I really care, and I believe my country really cares for ordinary people in Pakistan. They have a really tough life. We want to see them flourish, because that will help us flourish too. So that's my big from the heart message, if you like. My immediate working message is just really to encourage your viewers, if they've found this interesting, to log on to our website, follow this campaign celebrating our connections between the two countries. So we've got you signed up here, Rana, with a lapel badge, a Union Jack, and Pakistan's flag. So you can become a friend of ours on Facebook.
I've always been your friend.
Follow us on Twitter. Enjoy with us 2012, which is a big year, Diamond Jubilee of Her Majesty. The Olympics, here's another lapel badge. This is the logo for the British Olympics.
This is a nice badge.
Yeah, you can have one of those too if you want.
Okay.
And just, since we started with education, let me just finish with it. Just one more example.
What's about education? I need to know.
Okay, well,
you cannot stop talking about education. Yeah. What is it all about?
I believe that, of course, the UK can't do everything in Pakistan, and of course Pakistan has to fix its own problems. But if we can help in one place, I think that place, more than any other, is education, because we have stronger ties with Pakistan than any other country in the education sector. And some really exciting things are happening. For the first time, Cambridge University, one of the world's leading universities in the top 10 in Britain, has made an international partnership. And where is that with? It's with Pakistan. It's with the Karachi School of Business and Leadership. And Cambridge University's Judge School of Business has teamed up with them to help them run their curriculum. So that speaks to education, it speaks to trade, it speaks to the people-to-people links between our two countries. It's a great example of modern Britain and modern Pakistan building strong ties.
You know, I really appreciate you taking out time for me.
And you've suffered so much at my hands being lectured about education. Let's have some tea, shall we?
Thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
I always tell my staff, it's the thing that binds the two cultures most strongly.
That's the tea.
Nothing can't be fixed if you have a cup of tea. Would you like some milk or?
No,
sugar?
I'm good with this.
No?
I'm good with this.
No?
Yeah, I'm good with it.
A biscuit?
You want some cookies?
Why not? Thank you. Biscuit.
Biscuit, okay.
Cookies is American.
Okay, cookies is American, yeah. Biscuit is like that, right?
There you go.
Okay. So, when is the next time you're coming to Karachi?
Oh, I'll be down there next month in March. I try to get down every 6 to 8 weeks, something like that. Same for Lahore. My problem is that I'm not traveling around the rest of the country enough, which I would really like to do. That's just it's just a problem with having enough time to do everything.
You know, the last time I visited this residence of yours, the ambassador's residence, it was like probably 5-7 years ago. It has not changed a bit. It's still beautiful. I think this painting is new one.
That is, yeah, and the pictures there in the Pakistani sculpture by Hamra Abbas there. A lot of really interesting dynamic work being done by Pakistani artists now. You have 2 schools for artists in Pakistan that beat anything I'm aware of in the rest of South Asia, the National College of Arts and the Indus Valley School, both very impressive. So,
you visited them?
Yep. You can be proud of those. They're really good.
Well, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
For a very nice treat and you taking out time for me, you know.
We'll do it again.
We will. We will definitely do it again.
Okay.
And, well, thank you very much once again.
Pleasure. Very nice, very nice. Thank you.
ब्रिटिश हाई कमिश्नर एडम थॉमसन की रिहाइशगाह पे हम मौजूद थे जी, और हमारे टाइज जो हैं बरतानिया के साथ वो बड़े मजबूत हैं। और जो आजकल हम देखते हैं अपना रेल का निज़ाम, जो हमें कुछ खराबियां उसमें नज़र आ रही हैं, काफ़ी हद तक मैं कहूँगा खराबियां नज़र आ रही हैं, लेकिन ये इतने अरसे से ये रेल का निज़ाम जो दिया गया, ये बरतानिया ने हमें दिया जी। उसके अलावा हमारे जो टाइज हैं एजुकेशन के सेक्टर में, वो बहुत मजबूत हैं। पूरी दुनिया में क्रंच है, फाइनेंशियल क्रंच है जी, लेकिन बरतानिया बढ़ चढ़ के कोशिश कर रहा है हमारी इमदाद करने के लिए, हमारी मदद करने के लिए, और फोकस ज़्यादातर उन्होंने एजुकेशन पे रखा है। ट्रेड की ये हालत है जी कि वो चाहते ये हैं कि जितनी ज़्यादा ट्रेड हो सके बरतानिया के साथ और यूरोपियन यूनियन के साथ, उसमें बरतानिया एक बहुत वाइटल रोल प्ले करता है। उसके साथ साथ जो सेलिब्रेटिंग कनेक्शंस की बात हमने की थी, वो बहुत अहम है। उसको ज़रूर देखिएगा, उसको ज़रूर विज़िट कीजिएगा, और उसके हम आपको लिंक्स भी देंगे, वो ज़रूर आप विज़िट कीजिएगा, और उसमें जो कंट्रीब्यूट आप कर सकें ज़रूर करें, क्योंकि ये इस दुनिया में जितने हमारे दोस्त कम रह गए हैं, दुश्मन ज़्यादा हैं, और दोस्तों की लिस्ट में सबसे टॉप ऑफ द लाइन अगर हम दोस्त समझ सकते हैं किसी को, तो बरतानिया है। राना मुबशिर को इजाज़त दीजिए। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।
Bye.